Alright guys, the new Bluudud Animation is finally here, and it already looks insane. On top of that, the copyright drama around Forsaken is heating up again, making everything even more intense. There's a lot to talk about, so no time to waste. Let's jump straight into the video. Recently, we found out that Bluudud's newly added animations are very likely going to be replaced, and this comes after the community responded to them with a pretty mixed reaction. In the most recent Forsaken update, Bluudud finally received his own custom animations, something players had been waiting to see for quite a while. Unfortunately, the reception wasn't particularly positive. A lot of people felt the animations appeared stiff, awkward, and unfinished, and that they didn't really match Forsaken's overall vibe or even fit Bluudud as a character. Others mentioned that some movements seemed too exaggerated compared to animations of other characters in the game. I can understand why people felt that way. Certain actions did look a bit off, and I definitely think they could have used some extra refinement. That said, I actually liked the direction and concepts behind them, and with more polish, they could work extremely well. The animator behind the animations, Coconut, recently commented on the situation and admitted that they weren't fully satisfied with the final result either. Because of the community's feedback and their own thoughts, they're now planning to redo Bluudud's animations entirely. According to Coconut, the current ones ended up looking too goofy, and the new goal is to aim for a style that feels more serious and more fitting for Forsaken's tone. Interestingly, not everyone agrees with this shift. Many players responded saying they actually enjoyed the goofy, playful energy of the current animations and thought it gave Bluudud more personality. Some even argued that making them overly serious might remove what made the animations fun and memorable. So at the moment, the community is divided. Some people want a cleaner, more serious set of animations, while others prefer keeping the humorous style and simply improving the execution. Ultimately, it depends on the direction the developers want to take Bluudud as a character. Regardless of the choice, it's clear his animations will be changing in one form or another. What do you think? Should the animations be fully reworked into a more serious style, or should the team keep the playful vibe and just refine what's already there? Now, I want to move on to another topic, a situation that has stirred up quite a bit of discussion lately. It involves a project that many people casually label as a copy of Forsaken. I wouldn't personally call it a one-to-one clone, but that's the simplest way most describe it. The game in question is Forsaken Shattered, which was created as an alternative to the original Forsaken. The main reason this project even exists is the constant drama and controversy that has surrounded Forsaken recently. Because of all that, many players have stepped away from the game or distanced themselves from the team behind it. In response, a separate group of developers decided to build a new title that plays very similarly, but still introduces its own twists, modifications, and new ideas. The Shattered team plans to introduce a number of new characters, including ones that are supposed to arrive in Forsaken at a later date, such as Ringmaster and Doombringer, along with concepts that were scrapped from the original, like Sonic.X. Beyond characters, there will also be unique skins, including Dignity Nolly and the Pyro Cool Kid skin concept. But the changes don't stop at visuals. The team is also reworking the lore. For instance, in Shattered, N7 is portrayed as genuinely villainous, rather than the fragile, depressed version seen in Forsaken. So it's clearly not a simple reskin or direct mirror. The developers are reshaping the world in their own way. Because of that, a large portion of the community is actually very optimistic about the project. Many players see Shattered as a chance to enjoy a Forsaken-style game that offers fresh content, new perspectives, and updated lore, without feeling obligated to support certain individuals or developers from the original project whom they disagree with. For those players, Shattered feels like a clean slate, the gameplay they love, but without the controversy currently attached to Forsaken. Of course, not everyone sees the project positively. One of the most notable critics is Cacklebox, a former member of the original Forsaken development team who left after a major wave of drama. He recently posted an extensive thread sharing his thoughts on Forsaken Shattered. To sum up his stance, he believes the Shattered developers are talented, but he dislikes the project because it leans too heavily on Forsaken instead of becoming something entirely original. In his view, even if players want an alternative due to the controversy, recreating the same game rather than building something new undermines originality and dismisses the months of collaboration and effort that shaped Forsaken's identity. At one point, he compared it to taking someone else's furniture and arranging it in your own house. It may look good, but it still isn't truly yours. After his comments were met with backlash, he clarified that he wasn't trying to villainize the Shattered developers and admitted that some of his wording came across harsher than intended. Still, his perspective sparked a lot of negativity from the community. Many players felt his criticism was unfair, especially considering how damaged Forsaken's reputation is at the moment. And honestly, I can understand both sides. Personally, I'd always rather see a fully original game than a direct alternative. But at the same time, it's easy to see why players are excited about Shattered and why the developers chose to create it. Forsaken's reputation has taken a major hit, and plenty of people want to avoid the drama. Yet they still enjoy the gameplay style and atmosphere the game offers. That's exactly where Forsaken Shattered steps in. It provides an option for those players. Whether someone views it as a copy, a reimagining, or simply an alternative depends on their perspective. But one thing is clear. This project is going to remain highly controversial moving forward. Let me know your thoughts. Are you looking forward to Forsaken Shattered, or do you think it would have been better to make something completely new from scratch? That covers everything in this update. If you enjoyed this overview, please make sure to like the video and subscribe for more detailed content like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.